saying? Like, a song that you didn't think that would really get the crowd going, and you're like,
oh shit, people do like this song. It'll be the most random song.
It really will be. And I'm like, damn, like I should start playing this song more often.
Yeah. And then sometimes it'll kill you.
Yeah, and then
and then clear the dance floor.
And then that's when I call them out, like, yo, you get back on the dance floor. You can't leave too with the rest of the people.
Yeah, exactly. Why you not dancing? Where you at? This is the song you requested.
Special request by this person.
Exactly. Call them out.
Call them out.
Wow.
Call them out.
Hey, it's that girl over there in the green t-shirt. She requested this Beyonce song.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody dancing.
The most.
Welcome back to Breaking Dairies with Bria. We are here for episode 10. We got Pride Month Part 2, y'all, okay? As well as Black Music Appreciation Month. Let's talk it up. Awesome. Okay, so here with me today, I have two amazing artists, okay, because that's what I consider them to be, okay, because it's a science behind it, honey. Okay. It's a science, all right? I'm going to let them introduce themselves in a second. So for now, let's get into it. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. Yay. All right. How are y'all?
Pretty good.
I'm great. Yes. Just so much love, so much happiness and joy just in the room.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm really, really grateful for y'all being here today.
Likewise.
And I just feel honored because I've seen y'all work and, honey, nobody can compare. Okay?
I'm telling you. What it needs to get.
It get every single time. Okay? Y'all, every single time. All right? I'm going to let them tell y'all what they do, okay, now, just so I can be quiet, all right? Okay.
Well, I'll start first. Hey, everybody, I'm Sed The Saint, also known as Sed. And I'm coming from New Orleans, but I've been living in Atlanta for quite some time, just curating vibes here and at the city and all over. And I'm just grateful to be here. I'm happy to be here with my colleagues and friends.
Yes. What's up, y'all? It's Kqsquared. You can call me Quiet Storm. You can call me Kimora, whatever. Kqsquared with the ED at the end. Okay, period. And originally from New Jersey, but I was raised here in Atlanta, or the outskirts of Atlanta. I say Cobb County, call it Snob County. That's new. Snob County. But yeah, so I've been DJing for about 7 to 8 years now. I've done some parties all around Atlanta, outside of Atlanta, out of the country. I done curated some dope parties with Sed The Saint. So yeah, again, happy to be here. Grateful to be here.
Yay. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to ask y'all a few questions, if that's all right.
Let's do it.
Ooh,
okay, let's do it. Right. So first of all, it is Pride Month. So first question is, what are your pronouns? Second question is, where are you from? Even though you already kind of said that.
Okay.
And tell us exactly what you do.
Okay. All right. So pronouns, she, her, hers.
Yes.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, but specifically the 9th Ward. So all y'all who know about the wards out there, 9th Ward.
Okay.
And then also like what I do, so I DJ for corporate entities, I DJ for myself, I DJ for my friends, I DJ for communities, I DJ for a number of groups here locally and also internationally as well too. And I feel like I'm a vibe, so that's what it is. And I also have a startup called Stage Ring as well too. So I am a startup founder in addition to being a DJ, which we also serve the DJ community and serve the event industry as well too.
Served me before with some speakers. Last minute, for real. Reach out to Stage Ring.
Yes, networking. Yes,
networking. For that commercial.
Yes.
Commercials, networking.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Okay. Community.
Right. Exactly.
Community. Okay, thank you.
Yes. So I'm Kqsquared, like I said before. I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey, Brick City, but I was raised here in the outskirts of Atlanta in Cobb County. And same thing as said, I have my own like entertainment company called Quiet Storm Entertainment, where I kind of self-employ myself. And then sometimes where I'm not available for certain events, I will call on my, DJ friends that I know that are super dope to be able to provide, some vibes for the events that I'm not available to do. So it's kind of like a networking thing, and I kind of bring them on and do stuff like that. And I have I guess you could call it a residency at MSR, which is my sister's room, and like they always say, the longest lesbian southern longest running years. Yes. So shout out to MSR for that. That's an amazing, ran by lesbians, ran by women, so that's awesome. And then private parties, corporate parties, DJing for different organizations, different foundations, and that's pretty much it.
Yay! Basically, they the shit. Okay.
Oh, we can curse? Okay, that's
Right.
all right. Now I'm about to get really interested now. Exactly.
Everybody always asks that. They be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I curse?" And I be like, "It's fine. We curse.
We curse here. Okay. All right. If the children was watching.
Right.
Oh my god. Listen, honey, is it the children or is it the children?
Okay, is it the kids?
Okay.
The kids watching.
Exactly.
Okay, if they
All right.
watching and we cursing.
All right.
We about to go ahead. Okay.
Okay. But yes, great. Okay, so I've always wanted to know, like, how did y'all get started DJing? Like, how did you start?
Okay, I'll take that one first. So I went to Agnes Scott College. Shout out to the Black Ring Mafia. So while
Y'all see the rings? It's the rings. So it's the rings.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Period.
It's deep. We the Black Ring
That's
Mafia.
serious. I love that.
But while I was on campus, I was known as like the person who was like making mixed CDs for friends and stuff like that. So
wow.
yeah, I was doing. I mean, that's back. Okay, I'm dating myself a little bit. I mean, I just said CDs, so y'all already know. Y'all already know what time we talking about. But I was making CDs, so I already had like a very like large like music vocabulary, right? And like library in my brain, and on my laptop. So as a result of people knowing me to do that, they asked me to DJ or play music. They didn't say DJ, but play music for their fashion show. They had a club on campus called Fashion and Design Fad. Shout out to them.
Period.
And they had a fashion show, and they asked me to play music. So when I was like, that was like my first big gig, I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, like I'm on this shit, like for real. Like, and so I went out and bought me a little small controller Hercules.
Okay, yes.
Hercules is like, y'all can get this for like $100. Like,
absolutely.
Like if you're interested in being a DJ,
and starting,
Hercules is like the smallest thing you can get.
Right.
And I rocked out on that thing. I felt like I was like, Jackie Jeff. Like,
making the faces, like you're killing it.
Exactly.
I love it.
I probably embarrassed myself a couple times, but it is what it is.
That's
but
all right.
yeah, that was my first my first break as a DJ. And then a friend of mine had a pair of turntables just randomly in her dorm room in Avery Glen.
Oh, wow.
A student apartment.
Yeah.
And I got on that. I was like, we about to take this to the next level.
So you was like, this is
is
lit.
it. I was already committed by that point. So I fell in love, and it was on from there.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you continued to DJ after college?
I did. I got with my homeboy from Morehouse. His name is Will B. He's also a DJ as well too. And we started a DJ group called Blended Vibe DJs first.
Shut up.
Yeah, we were a duo.
Right. I love that.
We were like the female male Dalmatians, you know what I'm saying?
Branding,
He gonna be like screaming in the background. You see that? But like he and I, we went we call it half on the baby at the time, because it was like literally like putting money into like speakers and equipment and all of that stuff. Shout out to his back, because he was the only one carrying them speakers back in the day too.
For real.
Not me, but that's kind of how we got my footing into DJing, and we're still friends and we're super cool still to this day. And so
good.
that was like the beginning of Sed The Saint.
Awesome. Well, my story is not that advanced at all. It's not that special and that,
No,
I think I would say that I started like in music or kind of like DJing in college as well.
Yeah.
But definitely didn't have no controller or anything like that. You know, my story is more so like people knew that I loved music and they would always invite me to play the music at like parties. Like keg parties or something like that.
Yeah.
And when I tell you I had a huge collection of CDs,
Yeah.
like you remember
the
like
binder?
I had 2 or 3 binders of CDs.
What y'all know
and
about
I would
a binder?
literally just I wasn't no controller or anything. I was just literally there playing
and
songs,
picking
changing
songs.
out the CDs. So that's why I said mine wasn't as advanced as hers was, but I was still, you know, kind of. I guess I can attribute that to my start in DJing. I guess
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but then,
It was for the general public,
right?
like,
Exactly. I mean, I wasn't getting paid or nothing like that, but
I wasn't getting paid either. This is students. Right. We was all broke back then.
Listen, let's talk about it. Okay. For real.
And then I kind of like transferred into working at the college radio station.
Oh,
so then I was kind of like a VJ for a little minute.
That's super
What's a
dope.
VJ?
It's like a disc jockey, but like a voice jockey, like a video jockey. So like you're like playing like the music, and you're also like showing the videos as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Super
it was
dope.
like kind of intertwined.
That's cool.
So that was like fun. And then when I first got my controller, I don't think it was a Hercules, but I think it was maybe a Newmark.
Okay, same.
Yeah, but very like inexpensive,
Yeah.
like $100. And I did like my first party. My first party was actually like a gay party that I DJ for.
Yay,
And
community?
Yeah, that was kind of like the whole start.
Great. Y'all are saying controller and stuff. I'm just gonna
I was just about to
I'm
ask.
gonna assume it's like the equipment that DJs have. You know, I don't know. Y'all seen Pitch Perfect where they be hitting the little balloon, not the balloon, the color thing, the buttons on there. That's what I'm assuming. That's what it is. I don't know what a controller is either, y'all.
We can tell you, it's a all-in-one board that replaced 2 turntables and a mixer.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's all in one now.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fancy.
It's not fancy at all.
Fancy, but
At all.
Okay, awesome. Yay. So do y'all I want to know, so you talked about music, talked about doing college. You said people knew that you loved music.
Yeah.
So do you all have any musical talents or anything that people might not know about?
That's a sore subject.
Oh no!
Listen, I have been through so many different types of lessons that none of them stuck with me at
Oh,
all.
wow.
But DJ,
But
like
DJing.
legit, yeah, like a piano voice, guitar, like I didn't been through them all.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, kind of same with me. Like I went to a performing arts high school, and then when I went into college, I went into college for theater. So during that time, you have to take, vocal classes and all of that stuff, and but it didn't stick, or I wasn't interested in like performing musicals or anything like that. It was more so the acting part of it, more so than the musical part of it.
Right.
But yeah, just a lover of music though, I think, just in general, but no like musical talents.
Okay. That's okay. Fun fact, I sing.
Oh, no. Okay, come on.
Why do we have to listen like that?
Come on. Let me hear
Absolutely not. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not finna get on here and sing. Okay, maybe another episode.
After we get those shots in,
Right, maybe she'll be singing a little song.
Okay. Listen, but yes, I've been singing since I was 6, and I was actually a vocalist in college. So
wow, Joyful Noise.
Joyful Noise, One Voice, Collegiate Chorale, Sotto Voce. I was the president of Lux Singers, which is the a cappella ensemble on campus.
Crazy.
Listen, I did a whole bunch. I did a whole bunch. So, but still not DJing. So, like, everybody has their thing,
Yeah.
I don't know the first thing about turntable and mixing and mastering and none of that, I can sing for you. I can do some keys.
Right.
I can read some music, but it's a science, I feel like DJing is a science,
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
There's a formula to it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So let's get into that. So as you know, it's Black Music Appreciation Month. I just feel like Black music rules the world, That's just my opinion, I feel like everywhere I look is Black music. Black music is inspiring or influencing so many different people around the world, like not just in the U.S. but around the world.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion? Because y'all have both traveled, internationally, as well as lots of places nationally in the U.S. What's your opinion on Black music and the influence it has, like, globally?
I love it. So I just got back from seeing Beyonce perform in France.
Oh, wow!
Hands down to King B, first
Yeah.
of all.
Period.
Yeah,
Period.
exactly. But
Period.
I mean, if y'all go see that show, I just say you're going to be wild the entire time because I was.
Wow.
But the biggest takeaway I got from it was there was, she does Black Parade, that song, right? And I think, like the lyrics was hitting me like I was in church or something like that. Like, because at the end they did the fist up, and I'm just saying, and there was a sea of white French people, like for real. Legitimately. And she was just being like, it just felt so good to be Black and from the South and like a female. Like, it just was everything.
Yes.
Like, and I love how people, I don't even know half of them people knew what she was talking about. If they even knew English or not,
But they know
like
the
they
words.
vibe with it. Exactly. They
Yeah.
vibe with it. So I love that how it has impacted. And then that show was sold out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure all of them are.
Probably
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's beautiful to see how Black art and Black music transcends like to other dimensions and to other places where you wouldn't normally think it would be in. So I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think music should be seen as colorblind. There is no color to music. Like, it's just, it is what it is, and people are just going to feel like just the instruments of the music, even if there's no words. I mean, there was a genre called like jazz, or where it's just all instruments and you still feel something. Or if you go to the opera, that's also music. I don't know how to speak. What do they speak in Italian, right? Yeah. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But you still feel it because it's like the music and the undertone of it, and you can still kind of feel and go with the story of it. So I think music just encompasses like so much more than just what it's actually is. Like, it's so much more bigger than that. So
I agree. And I think that, even just bringing it back to like Black history and like our ancestors and everything, I just feel as if we have curated that exact sentiment very well. I don't want to say more than other races. I don't want to say that.
say it, girl, say it. What do we say? It's Black. It's Black music appreciation.
I'm telling you, what, you're right. But I feel like we do that, whether it is opera, whether it is, whether or not, they like it or not, country, gospel, R&B, pop, rock and roll, right? And we think about Tina Turner, know, so I feel like we've led the influence of music for so long, all the way to now, 2023, and Beyonce selling out French concerts, where these people might not even understand the struggles that she's talking about in Black Parade, but they singing the words.
But they know the words.
It's the impact,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I just feel like we magical.
Yeah. That's it.
We are definitely.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So speaking of, you spoke about traveling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming projects or anything that you'll be doing?
What do I have coming up next? I'll be going back to New Orleans. They have something called the Decadence or something.
Southern Decadence.
Southern Decadence. It happens Labor Day weekend. So I'll be going back to New Orleans with this promotions company called Girl Spot.
Okay.
That's led by this really cool white girl named Jenna. And
Hi, Jenna.
Right, hey Jenna. Thank you, Jenna. Jenna cool. She real down to earth. But it's called Southern Decadence. I'll be going back to New Orleans for that. I just left New Orleans at the beginning of this month for Black Pride. Black Pride NOLA. And the lady that's over that, the lady that's over that is Nikki Lachey.
Yes.
And she's when I tell you, like, she's been in the dirt, like really grinding, going hard to to make all of this possible. She had like a spread in the Essence magazine.
Oh, cool.
She like put the whole thing together, like a whole weekend like festival for Black NOLA Pride. So yeah, shout out to her too. So yeah, and then I just left New York with Raw Honey, Black Pride, and Pride overall was just in New York.
How was
this
that?
Past weekend? It was so much fun. Oh my God! You know, my dad and my grandmother still lives up there. Like I said, I'm from Jersey, so I got to visit family and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
good.
Yeah, and I got to spend with them in Brooklyn and stuff like that. So that was a super dope time. So that's all I got coming up right now. Besides, MSR every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday.
Sorry, like 12 things. You're like, that's all I got. Just a little something.
Right. I love it though.
I love stay humble, guys.
That's what's up.
You gotta stay humble. But don't forget.
I appreciate
Don't forget this shit.
Literally, they said it's not a flex when it's the truth, when it's facts. If it's facts, it's not a flex.
It's
not a
facts.
flex.
If it's facts, it's facts.
Come
I feel
on
that.
now.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
That's
exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any travels coming up? Any gigs?
Yeah, So I DJ with an artist. Her name is Tony Jones. He's an affirmations music artist.
Yeah.
And so, if y'all haven't heard of Tony Jones, like, go check her out. Like, she's on all streaming platforms. She's on YouTube.
I saw some of her work. Great.
Yeah, it's affirmations music. It's like super like positive. Like it's all about talking better to yourself. Like you'll listen to a track and it got some bops to it. Like it's got some like some fun like grooves to it as well too. So like it's really cool to listen to that type of music and like get into it.
Yeah.
But we've been traveling, so we did 2 festivals.
Okay.
Back to back. We went to the Plaything Festival in Kentucky. And then we also went to the Matriarch Rising Festival, which was in North Carolina in the Blue Ridge Mountains area.
Oh, nice.
Both were very cool to be in those spaces. Just real earthy, but like getting in touch with nature, which I am not that girl.
No, at all.
But I found myself, honestly.
Like, did y'all have to, was the festival like them camping out in the tents and all of that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I had
never
never
experienced that though. I feel like that would be fun.
I didn't even know they existed.
Really?
No.
There's so many festivals that are like that.
No, I only knew like the city festivals where you come in for a day, you
Yeah.
chill
You go
out,
back to the hotel
and you go
room.
back to your house or your hotel.
Okay. And if it's 2 days, you go the next day. Okay.
They camp
on the private.
You like, no, I'm not with it either.
You
couldn't do it.
Nah,
Couldn't do
You
it.
might have me for 24 hours. I might be able to do it for 24
Right.
hours.
When y'all tell me porta potties, I'm like, pump your brakes.
You
Right.
gotta become one with nature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to try. Okay. All right.
I think that's the majority of black people, though. I think that's the majority of black people. Like, we not with the nature. We not with the hiking. We not with none of that.
You know, I just give me some toilet paper. Please, give me some toilet paper, y'all. Look,
I need a
now.
few little comforts that I remember from the house.
Come on now.
Okay?
2-ply, not 1. Okay?
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, it was really
But
like
how was it though?
it was
Yes.
a cool experience.
Good.
Yeah, it really was. Like, I got some footage. I'm gonna have to probably really like post it. I put it in my stories. But like the very last day, I waited to take my shoes off because they had been barefoot the entire time.
Oh, wow.
And I was
You
walking
waited
around
till
in my
the last day?
galoshes, like my rain boots, like I ain't getting in this mud with y'all. And I was like, okay, the last day I'm gonna do it. And the lady found me while we were dancing, and she was like, "You said you was gonna take your shoes off." And I was like, "All right, let's do it."
And
So
you did it.
I
You
did
said
it.
nature.
I said nature.
Hey, nature.
Here we go. And she was like, squish, squish, squish.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're part of the cult now. That was your initiation.
I was just going to say, they initiated you that day.
But y'all, like, as I got my feet in this cold mud, and I'm just like giggling like a little girl. Like I was 7 years old. Like
Yeah.
it brought up something in me, like legit. Like it was like pure
That's
joy.
that nature. That's that
Yes.
nature she was talking about. Yeah.
And literally, when I was putting my feet in it, she was like, "Say hello to your mother," and I was like, "My mother," and I was like, "Oh, Mother Nature."
Mother Nature.
Yes.
Wow, I know.
That's deep. That's deep.
It was so deep.
That's deep. I probably would have just stood there for like 5 minutes, like, damn.
Right, like, oh my God, I've been so disconnected from you, Mother. I'm so sorry,
Exactly,
like the whole
yes.
time. So it was a really cool experience.
Yeah.
Me and Tony got some other stuff cooking up
Okay.
in Florida and some other dates as well too. But
Cool.
yeah, I got that and Only thing, any other things that I have coming up when I'm traveling, I think that's gonna be it for right now that I know
Yeah.
of. But yeah, I'm super excited about the other stuff that we have coming up too.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, y'all, please check them out. You know, if they're in a city near you, okay, please check them out. They're great. All right, you're gonna dance the whole time. Okay? Whether that's twerking, whether that's slow dancing, grinding, winding, 1-2 step, cupid shuffle, cha-cha slide. The new Tamia
that nobody can figure out.
You know how to do it.
You know how to do it?
I'm like 75%. You know? I tried 3 times. I'm gonna get it. Next time I'm gonna be at 100%. Next time I'm gonna get it. But yeah. So let's go into like actual DJing, right? When you're in the club or MSR or whatever. Are there any favorite Black artists that you like to play, or because I know we talk about it's a science, right? So how do you decide what gets played and what doesn't?
You want to take that one?
Yeah, I can. So, okay,
I
how do I know
I'm
what
always
gets played,
curious.
what gets played and what doesn't? So recently, I've been DJing with this company called Alt ATL. Have you heard of them?
I've heard
you
of
haven't
them.
Been to
I haven't
any
been
of
to
the
any
events
events,
yet?
but I'm super excited. I think they have a picnic or something coming up.
Right.
I said I was gonna try to go to that.
Yeah, and I think they have something coming up at the
Illuminarium.
Illuminarium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with DJ High Key, who was
shout
super
out
dope
to
too.
her.
Yeah.
Super dope. Yeah.
But so with DJing with them, they are very like organized, and they have songs and artists that they require you not to play, because they are all about rights for Black women, rights for queer people. So for example, they'll send you out like an email, we want you to really get in the pocket, play what you want to play, explore, do what you want to do. But we're really kind of trying to go towards, just making sure that everyone continuously is dancing and having a good time. So what that indicates to me is like, like twerk music or,
Right.
or like a New Orleans bounce or something like that. And then we could maybe kick it off with like some of, more recent like Beyonce songs and stuff like that. But then they will also list, we don't want you to play Chris Brown. We don't want you to play, who was another artist that they would say that they wouldn't want to hear. He's an Afrobeat artist, real popular. He did a remake of Burna Boy, did a remake of the Toni Braxton song, and he got that new remake of Brandy song. And then there's like a Kodak Black or a Bootsy.
wow.
So people like that, because they have been known in the press or in the media to have been, anti whatever. They're really like sticking to their guns when it comes to like the type of music that you play. So to answer that question, I've had like certain companies like that I get hired on by, where it's like, we don't want you to play these artists. So I have to, stick by that, and that's understandable. Now, if it was just me at MSR, I do play Chris Brown. I do play Burna Boy. I do play, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand where they're coming from. And that's their whole aesthetic of what they want to portray. And, you know what I'm saying? What they want to, hear.
I get that. I get that. I mean, you can't do anything but support or respect that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think a lot of times artists are obviously multifaceted, and artists make mistakes. But at the same time, if you make a mistake and it's homophobic or it's transphobic or it's sexist or it's, ableist or, the list xenophobic, or the list goes on. I mean, you're in the public eye, so people gonna look at you funny.
Yeah.
Right. You're supposed, if you have all this influence, you got to make sure that what you're standing on, in my opinion, should be the right side of justice.
Correct.
Like it should be equitable. It should be inclusive. Like it should be, but everybody's their own person,
Yeah.
So I can't even hate on them for that.
Right.
So.
No, me either. Like I love that they stand on that,
Yeah.
and that's what they want for their parties. But just like generally speaking, to also kind of expound and answer your question further.
Yeah.
I don't think that there are Black artists that I specifically like play. I think I go towards more genres of music versus like just like a specific artist when I'm DJing.
Okay.
So yeah, take that for whatever you name.
I like that.
You know, I think, not to give props to King Bay again, but I can play her songs in any setting, it feels like, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to a situation where I'm like, dang, I can't play any Beyonce today. So, I won't claim that I'm a part of the Beehive. I'm not like super fanatic.
You
but,
sure?
Yeah, I mean, I got a plus and everything today.
You represent today.
I'm really sounding like a stand.
Right.
For real.
It's giving stand.
It's giving stand.
It's giving Beehive.
Oh, okay.
It's giving drip to honey.
Okay.
That's what it's giving.
Okay.
I mean, that's okay. I'm just saying.
But you know, I tend to always throw some beat in there somewhere. She's one of those artists that I feel like that can mobilize groups no matter if they
mass crossover appeal.
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
White, black, Indian, Chinese,
And they got real upset with this country, with Daddy's Little Girl, when she did that one from Lemonade. They got real upset with that one.
Why?
Because she was black and she was singing country music.
Stop.
Yeah, absolutely. They were real upset with that one. I'm sorry, keep going. I'm a Beyonce fan.
I was like,
yeah, they're real upset with that
I didn't
one.
know about.
Yeah, they were upset,
but,
honey.
I mean, she's one of those artists. I would say Bruno is one of those artists as well too. But yeah, those two, I feel like, well, maybe not so much Bruno, but B can go in any space and you're good, you know. So
Yeah.
I tend to always have some B in my playlist. But other than that, I think what Kay was saying in terms of just like reading the crowd, that's like
very
DJing
important.
101.
Reading the
101.
crowd.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you read the crowd?
I mean, you literally have to scan it and see, okay, who's dancing,
dancing?
who's sitting down that you want to get up dancing, who's your client,
Yeah.
where are you currently in the space? Like if you're in like a space where it's not really cool to twerk, don't play no twerk music.
No. We're not doing that.
You know, like don't do it.
Read
like,
the crowd in that way.
Right,
Yeah,
you
no,
got to
it's
read the
good.
crowd. You got to also know where you are. You
Yeah.
know? So I think that's important, very much so. So that's DJ 101. Like, if you don't get that, you might as well go back and play on your Hercules controller. And
Yep.
you can
Play all the songs that you want to play, because there
For
are some
yourself.
DJs that just play the songs that they
They
just want to
wanna
hear.
hear. Yeah.
I find that very weird.
That's
Right.
so interesting.
Yeah, you're there for the people.
Yeah. You want them to have a good time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all are
There are
like
some DJs like
like
that.
y'all are like party curators, like
Yeah.
party vibe curators. I feel
Yeah,
like.
somebody just recently told me like we're like alchemists, party alchemists.
Oh, I
was
like
like,
that.
whoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's making everybody happy.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
So continue with the DJ and sing. How do you feel when somebody comes up and requests a song?
Oh shit.
They be like, hey, you know, y'all doing y'all thing.
There's so many
then
memes
they
with
be
like DJs, like with people coming up to their requesting songs. Oh my
Can I
god.
request a song?
It just all depends,
Yeah,
really. I'm not even gonna be a bitch about it. Like it just all depends.
Okay.
Sometimes they could save you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a song that you didn't think that would really get the crowd going, and you're like,
oh shit, people do like this song. It can be the most random ass song.
It really will be. And I'm like, damn, like I should start playing this song more often.
Yeah. And then sometimes it'll kill you.
Yeah, and then
and then
no.
clear the dance floor.
And then that's when I call them out, like, yo, you get back on the dance floor. You can't leave too with the rest of the people.
Yeah, exactly. Why you not dancing? Where
Right.
you at? This is the song you requested.
Special request by this person.
Exactly. Call them out.
Call them out.
Wow.
Call them out.
Hey, it's that girl over in the green t-shirt. She requested this Beyonce song.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody dancing.
The most requested right now is Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Is it
I don't
really?
even listen to Bad Bunny
Oh, wow.
at all.
You know,
But
Bad Bunny is
I like
getting-
reggaeton, but
Me too.
You
Me
know?
too. Bad Bunny's getting a lot of popularity.
he's super.
Gaining a lot of
He's
popularity.
like,
Yeah, he's like
up there.
top-
Yeah, he's up
top
there.
request.
Yeah,
All the time.
For
top
sure.
request. And I'm talking about on their phone. They'll type it out, and they're like
is
this
it.
with their phone. Bad Bunny,
Bunny.
please
This
play
one,
Bad
this
Bunny.
one.
Yeah. And you're like, which song? And they're like, any song.
Oh,
It don't
wow.
even matter.
They don't even care. It could be something from forever ago.
I just look and shake my head.
But I will say this: there is a time to come up and ask for a song, and there's a time not to come up and ask for a song.
Yeah.
If the DJ literally like has hands on deck,
Yeah.
Just give them a second. That's all I would say. It's like,
and also, well, I don't think they're paying attention to that. But if you see everybody's vibing, why are you coming over and trying to request the song?
Because they feel like, I'm having a great time. I would have such an even better time if they just played this one song. Yeah, they just played my song.
True. That's true.
I mean, I feel it, but also,
yeah.
if you're vibing with the music with the vibe, they might play your song.
Right.
That might be next.
Song
yeah.
And that sometimes happens too. I'm like, I literally got it up next. And
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, got you.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay. Okay. Moving right along. Awesome. So do y'all have any queer Black musicians or artists that you like?
We were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah, Janelle.
Janelle Monáe.
Oh, fire. She's
That
listen,
album.
y'all.
Have you heard
Janelle.
it? Yes. Are you going to
Janelle.
talk to Janelle, please?
Hi, Janelle. I hope you're doing well. I just want to say you're phenomenal.
Okay.
Literally phenomenal. Okay.
Yes.
Much respect to you and everything that you're doing, everything you have done up until this point, and everything you will continue to do. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Curating the culture, honey.
Okay.
Yes,
Moving it forward.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That new album she has out right now is super fire from top to bottom. I feel like it's a cool vibe. Like it feels like summer parties, you know?
Love it.
Like check it out. Like that one's a really dope one. For
Yeah,
sure.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
I've heard like maybe 3 of the songs, like I was telling you, off the album. So I definitely gotta check it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
all 3 of those that I've heard, they're fire so
Yeah,
far.
they're
So.
Super fire.
Yeah.
Anybody else that you
Um,
just kind of like or that you're a fan of?
You know who crept up on me too? Who? Victoria Monet.
Oh, for sure. Victoria Monet.
Victoria
I like her
Monet is a
too.
part of our community.
That's what they telling me.
I can't.
She just had a baby.
They told me she is. I didn't know that either.
Let me throw the fan in.
Oh,
The tea.
Wait a minute. Is she just doing that? See,
yeah.
I don't know. Like some people just be doing it just for publicity or something. Is she really?
That's what I was
think
told.
So is she like bi?
was.
Is she
Yeah,
gay?
I think she's
She's
bi.
bi.
I think she identifies as bi.
Okay, well,
I
that's cool
think, or
then.
maybe pan. I think.
Yeah, I'm feeling her. Yeah, I've been
think-
feeling her
Yeah.
since like maybe like an album ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She had a couple like slow grooves on there that I
Yeah.
really liked. The one was called Dive, I think. And
Oh,
then
I love that.
Yeah,
Love that one.
yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
And then
That was a good
Ass
one.
Like That. That was another one.
Yeah.
That I
Oh,
liked.
yeah, that was a good
those
one,
are the my favorite two that I liked.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah. So
Yeah, she's got
And I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, does she, I might be getting her confused with somebody else that got one with Kaylani.
She got one with Kaylani too.
she has a song with Kehlani?
Touch me, right?
Touch me. Yeah.
Oh,
That
oh,
was
you
the
gotta hear that
vibe.
one then.
Oh,
that's,
yeah, I
the, that's the
definitely
one
do.
I was like,
oh, that's
okay.
the one? Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
said, oh, okay.
You listen to that one and
You're gonna be like,
I
okay.
see.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's cute or whatever.
Okay. Great. Moving right along. Let's take a shot real quick. Usually
Yeah.
we would wait until trivia, y'all, but we're gonna take a shot.
Okay.
We got these amazing party alchemists.
I love it.
Okay, here, and so we always have a good time. So why not? You know, it's like me bringing a drink to the DJ booth. So
Yeah.
okay, so let's go ahead.
Do it.
Here's to Black people,
Yes.
queer people,
Yes.
Black queer people,
Yes.
curating the culture of the world, honey.
Yes.
Salud.
Salud.
I sip shots.
Now she sips. Who is she?
I'm sorry. I pre-warned Sed. I didn't pre-warn you though, but I pre-warned your homegirl over there. She should have told you.
What's she doing? This is the Breaking Barrels and Bria show. We take shots. I'm kidding that. That's okay. You take your time. No pressure.
And this is like a chaser right here.
Yep.
Because I tried to drink it earlier. And I was like, oh, that's just lemon juice. Okay.
Y'all need a nice little lemonade. A little lemonade with a shot. Producers, y'all okay? Y'all need a shot? Okay, great. Wonderful. Okay, so let's do some realistic combos real quick before we get into the trivia.
All right.
So was it hard coming up as a woman DJ and also as an LGBTQ DJ or a queer DJ?
I don't think so. No, I don't feel like I like experienced any adversity. Yeah.
No, I think
I love to
there
hear
was-
it. That's great.
Yeah.
I think there was only one time when I realized I was DJing. I'm gonna say this because it needs to be out there.
Yeah.
I was DJing Essence Music Festival with a group that brought like a group of DJs there, and I found out that the female DJs were not getting paid as the same as the male counterparts.
And that's what I've heard as well.
Yeah, that was the only time.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything else, like I honestly feel like I've been blessed and I feel abundance constantly. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Same.
Well,
Yeah.
period.
great, good. And we love to see it. We love to hear it.
Yeah.
Great. Good. Okay. What advice would you give to, somebody that wants to be a DJ that might have share same identity, so they're queer, they're black, they're a woman, and they're in college, and they're getting invited to the parties to play, make playlists or whatever. What advice would you give to them, especially after college?
Just keep at it, keep doing what you're doing, and you know what I'm saying. I think that in this day and age, YouTube is your best friend. Like if you really are very serious and really want to, get into it and kind of, promote yourself, get yourself out there. It doesn't matter what the pay is, just as long as you're doing it and gaining that experience and practicing. I think that you'll be successful. I think with anything, you have to, just keep at it and stay consistent. And then all the blessings will come just as long as you're staying persistent and consistent with everything.
Well said. Well said, for sure. I also think, now is a great time because after the, COVID shutdown, everything like that, like a lot of DJs took to Twitch and a lot of different social media, and they went beyond their local area where they could market themselves. And now you have a way broader audience now that you can show your skills and your talents to.
Very true, yes.
So, tap into that as well too. I still haven't gotten into it, but I'm lucky enough and fortunate enough that I don't have to necessarily just yet. But I mean, at any point, y'all could see me on Twitch. Exactly. Like at any point. So, it's a really great way to get yourself out there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You might want to move your hair. No, you're fine.
Sorry, y'all.
There we go. Yay, okay. Technical difficulties. Just slightly.
My hair ain't never been this long, y'all. I'm embracing it.
Long hair don't care.
Right.
Okay, it's giving Rapunzel. Okay, it's giving let down your hair. Okay, Goldilocks. Okay. Anyways, we play too much. I play all day. Okay, awesome. And is it, last question, then we're going to move on to the trivia. But do you think it's difficult being a DJ? As I even think about making music and getting myself out there, I just feel like you got to hustle, almost in anything you want to do that that you're passionate about. But with music, I just feel like you have to hustle. And even you have a whole residency now with, MSR. I feel like, was that easy to get? Did you put yourself out there? Was they just hey, you fired, come in here and do this residency?
Yeah, a lot of stuff I've gotten on my own actually. And most of the DJs that everyone sees that are the most popular DJs, they lack the talent. They're it's just all about who they knew, and that's basically what it is, and that's in every realm in the entertainment industry when you really think about it.
Yep.
You got so many artists that can't really sing. They're studio artists. You put them in the studio, you put those effects on their voice and all of that, make them sound more amazing than they really sound. And
you feel like similar with DJs.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's all about who you know. I kind of pride myself on being very honing in onto my craft, and like I really feel like it's very important to know how to transition, to know what songs to play, to know how to read the crowd, to know how to, you know, build a playlist for a certain party, to know how to curate events. I think that that's very important. And then there's a lot of DJs that lack those things, but because they're popular, they'll you know, get the gig over you. So
For sure.
I think that for a DJ like me, it's all about that hustler's mentality. You know what I mean? With MSR, I think when I first got on with them, I just simply was like Googling and looking up, you know, clubs that I wanted to spin at, or that had an opening or something like that. And I think I like sent them an email, and maybe I sent them a mix or something.
Oh, cool.
And then they reached out to me and it was like, oh yeah, your mix sound cool, and we want you to come in and da 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 da. And then everything was history after that.
Oh, I love
and
that.
that's what
Just
happens
putting
for a
yourself out
lot
there.
of my stuff. You know what I mean? I don't have an agent that's out there, you know, like a booking agent. That I book everything myself.
Yourself, yeah.
Like literally, when I tell you I book everything myself, it's all me booking everything.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out to these people. I'm in their DMs. I don't care. I'm sending them emails. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure. I would say what you said for sure, like, and then also like connecting with other like dope DJs, right? So like we share gigs, you know,
Yeah.
we tell each other about stuff like all the time. So I
love
think
that.
that's the main, like one of the key ingredients a lot of times is just like connecting with other DJs that you feel aligned with. you
Yeah.
know? And so that y'all can share gigs, because you can't be everywhere. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
but that's okay. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's good, because then you're able to just like
Network.
exactly,
people.
connect people and just help, you know, like level up the entire community. So
Yes, community.
yeah, that's
what
that is
it's
my
supposed
word.
to be about.
Yeah,
for real.
exactly.
It's about the community.
It really is. So,
Period. And that's an amazing point to end on, y'all.
yes,
I love
period.
it. I know I said that was gonna be the last question, but this is just a personal Bria question. So can you actually hear the music in your headphones before it comes out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can.
Yeah, it's all a preview kind of thing. Yeah.
So I heard like I saw a meme. It was a DJ meme, and it was like I guess the person was supposed to was supposed to be a bad DJ, but basically it was like, now why would you play that? Like you heard that first. So do they really hear the music before? But I never knew that. I mean, I figured you were doing something, but I didn't know. Like somebody was like, why would you still play it? Like you could change it. Can you change it before you play it? Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay.
You're supposed
This is
to.
new
If
me.
that shit ain't matching up
Right,
right, or it's
like,
like, nah, I don't think this going
wow.
transition right or something. Or you switch that
Right.
shit over. Honestly, I stopped DJing with I don't even DJ with headphones anymore. I know I should.
I was
but,
like,
but I don't.
ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So.
Pros.
Right.
No, sometimes
Fancy.
it depends. But for the majority of the part, I don't DJ with headphones. Yeah.
Got you.
I just kind of just cue it in over the music.
Okay.
I know it's gonna sound good. Yeah, like you know, at some point you just become a robot. Like you just be like,
Wow.
If you ever see a DJ looking like they have an anxiety because they don't know what to play next,
what the
to
hell?
them,
Like,
this song about to come out. I'm like,
exactly. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for answering my personal question. I've always wanted to know. Okay, well, now let's get down to the fun part.
Yeah.
Ooh, yay. It's trivia time.
Trivia.
Okay.
Yay.
So we got
my mama proud.
okay. Don't embarrass her. Two questions. It's two games we're doing, right?
Okay.
We got Black music trivia, right? And then we have song association.
Oh,
Okay. You know, so I'm gonna ease you into it. Okay, so first question. Which genre of music is celebrating its 50-year anniversary this August 11th?
Oh, we got a buzzer. I didn't know we had a buzzer.
So I know make sure I buzz in.
Right.
Okay, I love it. Like,
You had it. I got it. Okay. Watch I get it wrong.
Okay, so you both can answer.
Is he rapping hip hop?
Is that your final answer?
Okay. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, yes, hip hop, 50 years.
Yeah.
August 11th.
August
August 11th. I think there's like lots of parades and celebrations happening.
Whoa.
I think Ice-T is like hosting some stuff as well.
for real?
You know?
Ice-T out of all people, right?
Yeah. Hopefully some other people as well.
Like, damn,
But
I can't
I know
get
I
like
saw
an
him.
LL Cool J or something.
Yeah,
Like
you know.
in the Bronx,
But there's gonna be like they're
Where it
shouting out
started?
break dancers, you know, break dancers or break dancers.
break dancers, yeah.
Like graffiti artists.
Yes,
Yeah.
graffiti artists, they're doing all of that.
Yeah.
So that was the start.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
I took like a hip hop and Spanish class at Agnes Scott. And it was
What?
from a visiting professor, of course. But it was so cool. And I learned
Yeah.
about like the beginning of hip hop and how
Wow.
there was a lot of influence from Hispanic break dancers as well.
Yes,
You know, so I was like, okay, you know, yes, people of color. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
there's like an ongoing debate on if
I
hip hop
know.
was started by Spanish people
I
or if it was
know.
started by like Caribbean people or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw
There's
that
like
too.
A whole, whole thing. Yeah.
Well, good job. You're still safe. Okay. First question. Second question. Moving right along.
Right. You gotta go.
We all know that at 7:00, Usher was in his drop top cruising the streets.
Yes.
But exactly what plans did he have scheduled for later on?
Put his hands in places that he ain't seen. You know what I mean?
Is that right? I had to go through the song in my head.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is. He's a nasty freaky.
She a Scorpio, so you know she know. You know she know.
Not the Scorpios. I cannot. That is correct. That's correct. Yes. Great job. Great job. Okay. And last trivia question. Okay, so when was Black Music Month first observed? Yeah, or signed into law?
Oh. Black Music Month signed into law? When was it first signed into law?
Yeah, it was 10 seconds on the clock.
Like the year?
Music signed into law.
Yeah, the year.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah.
Like 1990 or something.
Is that okay? That's your
That's
final
my
answer?
final answer.
1990 though?
I have no
that would be
clue.
like R&B. That we missing out on the disco era. We missing out on Motown.
Mm-hmm.
So the 50s, the 60s. I don't know.
What's your final answer?
I don't know. That's my final answer.
That cannot be your answer.
The 60s. You say the 90s?
Yeah, I said the 90s.
I don't know. I really have no clue.
Those are both incorrect.
Oh, damn.
That's okay. So the origins of Black Music Month
This is
can
about
be
to
traced.
piss me off. What is it? What is the date? What is the year?
Producers, y'all know? No?
What?
The origins of Black Music Month can be traced back to 1979.
Dang it.
President Jimmy Carter designated June as Black Music Month to commemorate the cultural and historical significance of African American music.
Come on, Carter.
Yeah, Carter said, let me know.
A little Georgia.
Black music,
Right.
man.
On there, yes.
Right.
Come on.
He from Georgia. Come on, Carter.
Yeah, so you all got that incorrect, so that means you have to take a shot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Shot time.
We take the whole shot or we take this?
We take a sip. We
take
sip
a sip.
shots.
Okay.
And you can pass your other ones to the producer over there. Your empty ones. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can get it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Song association. Here we go. So
Okay.
there's a spin on this one, right? This is our second time doing this. We did this for the other Pride episode. It was hilarious. It was so good, though. Okay, so I'm going to give you a word, and you have to sing a song with that word in it.
Ooh.
But you have to be on the same page. This is a group, so you have to sing it together.
Okay.
So if I give you a word, you know, and the word is Beyonce, you got to be like, okay, no, we're going to sing this song. No, whatever it is.
Great team player. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All righty.
Right, we got this.
The first word is Oh, when you have, I'm gonna give you 15. You can give 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Okay,
Okay,
that's
thank
fine.
you.
You can give
Appreciate
15.
that.
Okay. Appreciate that. The first word is black. 15 seconds on the clock.
Yes.
Okay. 1,
2, 3.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Okay.
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Hey.
Say it loud.
Yeah.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not playing with them.
See that one to the
Good job. Okay. Word number 2. Your second word is DJ. 15 seconds on the clock.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Last night a DJ saved my life. Hey.
Yeah.
Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Like, hey. You singing all the old soul.
That's all right. That's all right. I love it. Yes, music. Okay. Yeah, they on a roll, y'all. Okay, third word is celebration.
Oh, I'm thinking another old song.
15 seconds on the clock.
Right? Yeah, you want to go there?
What is it?
Celebrate
good times. Come on.
Yeah.
Is that it? Celebrate good times. Come on. There's a party going on right here.
Here we go. A celebration.
Yeah.
She was waiting for the word. I wait for that one. She was like, y'all ain't saying yet. Y'all keep saying celebrate.
What she was waiting on. She was like, what is she waiting on?
I was looking at it like,
Celebration.
Oh, okay.
all right, I got it.
Wow. Dang, I thought that was going to get y'all. Okay, all right. And the last word.
Oh, God.
And you can't repeat any songs, but the last word is proud.
Ooh.
15 seconds on the clock.
Proud family.
That's what I was thinking too, but I don't know that song. I'm so
10
sorry.
seconds.
I don't know it.
Proud family, the push your buttons, make you wanna family, proud family, something.
Family.
Just sing it with me.
Okay.
Family.
I'm done. I give up.
Oh my God.
Wow. I'm like,
That's hilarious.
in the background or
Enough of your
something. It's okay.
She like say something.
Even if you actually like, ad-lib.
Right.
Family. Something.
On the ad-lib. Right. Exactly.
Oh my God. Y'all.
Oh man, that's
Proud Family would have been really good by Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you and me will always be tight.
Hey.
Family every single day and night.
Hey.
Even when you start acting like a fool.
Hey. I knew he was gonna get you to say it. You just couldn't help yourself.
Now that one you brought it out. Yes, but yeah. So One for Friends, unfortunately.
Damn.
You didn't sing it together.
Oh, okay. We gotta sip.
So we have to take that shot. That last shot. Okay. It's all right. Cheers. Salud. Yay.
All right.
Okay. Well, y'all, that concludes our episode.
We done.
Yeah, I know. The time goes by so fast. Y'all, the time goes by so fast. I'm telling you. It goes by so fast. But thank you again for joining us today, for sharing your craft and your art with everyone. We're looking forward to seeing more of your work. Again, y'all check them out, okay, in Atlanta and whatever cities they may travel to, y'all. Make sure you follow them. We're going to put their @ right here, okay? All righty. And, we're going to catch y'all on the next episode. All right. Thank y'all. Thank you. Yay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bria. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode, episode 10, Pride Month Part 2, honey, as well as Black Music Appreciation Month. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on everything so you don't miss a beat, all right? I want to make a quick shout out to Houston Pride. I was able to visit them this past weekend, and I had a ball, y'all. They might be trying to recruit me to be a hottie girl. I don't know. Okay. But shout out to Houston 2023 Pride. Thank you so much for having me. It was wonderful. Also shout out to Trinidad_artist. She curated these amazing glasses as well as shot glasses. I got a few of them. Make sure y'all check her out, okay? Order you some, have it as decorations, give them as gifts. Support Black queer artists, okay? She's fire, her work is fire. She has them in all types of colors, birthday gifts, all of that, okay? That's Trinidad_artist. And remember, real baddies break barriers.